Hey guys, guess what time it is? Time for another edition of Ride of the Month. Hey, welcome to 41 Garage and Grill. If you like Jeeps, going on adventures, and occasionally throwing something on the grill, then this is the place for you, so smash the subscribe right now. This is our series we call Ride of the Month. We just pick a vehicle that we see somewhere along the way and share the story of that vehicle with you. I really enjoy it. Hopefully you do too. This month is a guy that I met. His name's William. We were at a Jeep event this past summer. He kind of told me the story behind their Jeep. It's the one that's been in the family for a long time. It's been around the country in several states and it's still within the family. So I'm going to let him tell the rest of the story. So here you go. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so we are at our second stop and I'm at William, right?
Yep.
And looking at another CJ, and it's been in his family for a little bit, and he's going to talk about it just for a minute.
It's a 1967. My stepdad had it, and he passed away from effects of Agent Orange poisoning, so naturally we call it Agent Orange. It's got a 302 V8 in it. It's got the 3-speed. Just put the tires on yesterday. We're getting ready to build it as a tribute to veteran suicide awareness.
Awesome.
So,
that's awesome.
But I mean, it runs and drives. Windshield wipers don't work. It didn't come with a top. The lights don't work, but
eventually,
pouring down rain, you put on your rain suit and you go.
Right, yeah, and he's a trooper, right? I mean, it's been pouring down rain, and he's made it. Some people bailed out, and he's here.
I saw a few people leaving, and I'm going, well, it's just rain, but you know, being a 100% disabled veteran in the Army, we used to say, if it ain't raining, we ain't training. So
right, yeah,
just roll with it.
No doubt. So let's look inside here. You got pretty much a stock
it's all
dash,
stock,
right? Yeah,
it's all stock. This is the dual for the four-wheel drive. This one is your transfer case, high and low. And this one is for in and out on the front axle.
Yep.
It is a 3-speed, so it's down for first, up for second, down for third, and then all the way towards you, and up is reverse.
Yeah.
The floor is rotted a lot, needs a whole lot of work, but again,
it's been in the family
it runs and drives, and it was his, and I didn't even know he had it until they called me and told me I could have it. So
well, that's the coolest things about a lot of Jeep stories is, you know, how they stay in the family, right?
Oh yeah. And my son, we were talking earlier because my son's here with me, and I was talking about when I rebuild it, and someone asked me, so you're going to give it to your son? And I have another son that's not here, and I said, well, he'll have to work for it. And he's like, you could give it to my brother? I said, I don't know about all that. He said, well, I ain't got no competition, so it's mine. So that's our joke now, is whether or not he's getting the Jeep when we're done.
That's awesome. So then you also were telling me about your passenger here that's on now.
Oh, this is Hank.
Cleaner.
This is Hank. When I grew up in Louisiana, we had a pet alligator named Hank, and we used to put him on a leash and walk him.
Yeah. Real life alligator?
Yep.
No
and
way.
and he would eat ducks out of the neighbor's pond, so the neighbor wasn't too happy. But I also got that from, it was my stepdad's, and
so he used to kind of have it here with him, and the Jeep just kind of...
I don't know where he had it at. I actually got that before I got the Jeep. When I went down, when he passed away last year, I was given the alligator, and my wife, because she knew I had a pet named Hank when I was a kid, she said, we'll call that one Hank. And he usually sits, when I'm in my truck, he sits on my dashboard in my pickup truck. And then when we decided that we were doing the Jeep run and bringing the Jeep, I said, he's got to go.
That's awesome.
So we take him with us wherever we go.
That is cool. So I'll get a closer up of Hank.
And his mouth moves. So I tell people, you got to be careful, he bites.
Keep him away from your Jeep. So the 302... with the 3-speed transmission, and then probably the stock axles, right?
It is. The axles are stock in it. It's kind of a hodgepodge because it's a Ford 302, but this is actually a Chevy alternator.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. And then if you look at the header, because of the room, the exhaust header on this side is good. That one is on upside down and backwards. So the exhaust comes out the front and then routes back around to go out the back.
And that's just to make room.
That's just so it would
fit. With the clearance of the steering column or what?
And the brake, we had to move if you look, the brake for this one, my brake booster's way down there, or my reservoir is way down there for the master cylinder. And then...
What year did you say it was again?
It's a 67.
Okay.
And then the steering column is out of a Chevy, and it says Impala right on the steering wheel.
Yeah, I noticed that, yeah. Okay.
So Yeah, it's kind of a hodgepodge.
Right.
And then most Jeepers talk about Moab, Utah being the Mecca.
Yeah.
And that's actually where I went to high school, and I had to go there to pick this up.
In Moab?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so when my dad passed, it was in Moab, and I had to go to Moab to pick up this Jeep.
Wow.
So
that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's a great place.
I'm actually gonna, my goal is to, once I finish building this, I'm gonna go back and run a trail with it. So.
Nice. That would be cool. Great tribute. So, all right. Well, I appreciate it, and we're gonna move on to the next one.
I appreciate you.
Okay, so there's William's Jeep. What'd you think of that? I really liked it. Of course, I like hearing the stories behind it too. Hopefully, you enjoyed that. Tell me what you think about this series. Put something in the comments below. Also, leave a comment for William what you think about his Jeep and some of the plans he has with it to redo it and even take it out to Moab and ride some trails out there again. I think that's really cool. And of course, he'll probably be bringing his mascot out there too. So anyways, hopefully you like this series. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe. If you are a subscriber, been around for a while, I appreciate you being here on the channel and always supporting us with just comments and likes and all that fun stuff. So, and until the next one, we'll see you guys. Boom!